Welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa. As you can see, I'm in my car today, so I just wanted to hop on here and make a quick video. I got some exciting news the other day. I finally received my commission. So I actually turned in my application, I think it was on November 12th, and I received my commission, I think it was last Thursday. Today is Wednesday the 21st, I think, December 21st, and I think I received it on Thursday. And it was marked, it said that my commission expires on December 3rd, so I have been approved that long, I guess. It just took a little bit to get to me in the mail. And so I wanted to tell you guys a few things that I did while I was waiting on my commission, and a few things that I wish I would have done. And so I wasn't really sure how long it would take to get my commission. So during that little time period, as soon as I turned in my application, I did do a little more research and have practiced some loan documents. I made myself a little binder. I'm going to show you guys. So this is just my binder. And so I put my scripts so that when I do start taking jobs that I kind of have like my scripts to fall back on to. And then I have some checklists. So again, I'm prepared whenever I start getting signings. Also, I have the notary code of conduct in here. So I spent some time over the last few days just rereading over that. I have my state's laws. And then also in my binder, I have definitions to reference. In the other section, how to notarize a document when you can't tell what it is. Just some other things I thought were helpful, some articles that I've read. And then at the very end, it's just like terms, which is kind of like the definition section. But just some like easy breakdown of some terms. And so I wanted to tell you guys, so that is one of the things that I did while I waited on my commission. I also took the NNA Notary Signing Agent exam, which I have a video of. And I got my background check done, and that actually only took like a day or two to get back to me. So I kind of feel like I could have, a lot of people say don't get that immediately because what's going to happen is it's going to expire before your commission expires, and so you'll just have to worry about that later. It's not that big of a deal, but if you want to get the most out of your money, you could wait on your background check. What else did I do? I obviously have my bond because I had to turn in that with my notary application. And I've just been like doing some studying on my own. So again, for my last video, you guys know that I attempted to take the loan signing system course and I didn't feel like I was learning anything from it. So I did get a refund on that. And I've also just read that a lot of people, even when you take a course and you love the course, a lot of people just feel like you learn a lot from actually doing the job itself. And so I'm nervous to get started. I don't know if I'm making the right decision by not taking another course. I'm kind of thinking I should just start and see if I'm comfortable. I don't know. So I'm kind of like in that analysis paralysis, isn't that what they call it? Analysis paralysis stage, where I'm dragging my feet to get started because I'm nervous. But anyways, I am going to actually call Biberk right now, and I'm going to call Biberk and just see what I can find out about E&O insurance. And so I'm going to show that to you guys, and yeah, okay.
Calling Biberk, my name's Sean. How may I help you today?
Hello, I was calling to maybe get a quote on E&O insurance for a signing agent.
The title we use is Notary Services, and what that encompasses is whatever is available in your state for a notary to do. You know, if they're a signing agent where they only verify identities, whatever it is, this covers it as long as it's available in your state.
Gotcha.
So we'll go down the road. Should be able to get you a price here. So is it just you, or do you have employees?
No, it's just me.
Before I get too far into this, are you going to be mobile, like going to clients' locations, or is everything remote? How do you go about business?
It would be mobile.
It is mobile. All right. So the only other thing that I would offer you then is general liability insurance. What that would cover you for is when you go to anywhere, you know, a client's home, an office space, whatever. If anything were to get damaged while you were there, if somebody were to get hurt in some way and they choose to sue you over it, there would be a general liability there to protect you from that lawsuit, and it will give you a discount on the E&O insurance. Did you want me to quote both?
Yes, let's go ahead and quote both.
Okay, so first thing is, how are you structured? Are you a sole proprietor? It's on your personal name. Have you formed an LLC?
It's just in my personal name, just as an individual.
And this is all brand new for you, or have you been doing this a while?
Brand new.
Would you ever use a vehicle in the course of business that you do not own? So in your travels, you know, would you ever have a rental car, borrowed car, something like that?
I don't plan on it, no.
No plan. Okay. So gonna apply the multi-policy discount. So the price I give you overall will be for everything, and it does assume, you know, that you get both, or the price will go up a little bit, you know, if you only go for one.
Right.
All right. So will you be collecting private data? Meaning, will you be holding on to copies of driver's licenses, socials, things like that?
So it's my understanding that I may have to like get a copy of someone's driver's license, but then it's just turned directly back into the signing company. So I'm not sure how to answer that question.
I'm going to say yes, because that would be you collecting and at least momentarily responsible for,
right,
you know, that private information.
Okay.
So I am going to say yes there. So the first number here is automatically going to be for $1 million in coverage.
Okay.
If you want a lower amount, I can tell you, but that'll be the first one that pops up for me.
Gotcha.
You hit minimum premium on the other side, so it's $275 for that general liability. If anybody were to sue you over any sort of damage while you're at a location or bodily injury, you have $1 million in protection for that $275. And then let me see what I get for the E&O here.
Okay.
My example is always, because when I was a brand new insurance agent many moons ago, I had one of the first things I ever sold had a claim because they went to someone's home. They were a lawyer, but they went to someone's home and they knocked, like they hit a painting on the wall, and of course the painting is some family heirloom,
right,
$50,000, and they are suing the person, you know. So I always just say,
yeah,
there is liability for leaving your home.
Right, right.
So I'm coming in at $288 for $1 million of E&O and $275 for general liability.
Okay.
Your total for the year for all insurance would be $563.
Okay.
And no matter what happened, whether there was an error in your work or someone got hurt, you have $1 million in any direction.
Okay. And you said that's for 1 year. You said it was 568? 563. Okay. The errors and omissions part covers me if there is basically a notary mistake that someone wanted to sue over. And then the general liability covers like what you said with how a lawyer went in someone's home and knocked something over. That kind of, okay.
The way that I always like to divide it, the general liability is real life physical damage to property or a person.
Okay.
The other one is purely intellectual, error in work, advice, opinion, all that great stuff.
Okay.
Slander, whatever. It's all on errors and omissions.
Right. And, okay, another question. If I did just do errors and omissions, for example, and I wanted to upgrade for more coverage later, is that something that I could do?
Yeah, the general rule of thumb is you can always go up, but you can't go down until renewal. So they'll let you increase coverage, but you'll be stuck at that level until you go to renewal.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
So like if you buy this with $1 million and then you say, oh, I want $2 million, you know, they'll do that, but you won't be able to reduce it if you want until the policy's over.
Right. Okay. And then, okay, one other question I had. So for E&O insurance, it's my understanding, I've done a little research on it, but it's my understanding that if the company has to pay out, then I'm still responsible to pay back what the company had to pay out. Is that right?
Okay, yes, that does exist. No, that's not this policy structure.
Oh.
This policy structure has a $1,000 deductible. That is the end of your financial impact.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's
Now, once the $1 million is exhausted, right, because that is defense as well as payout money if there were any. So if somebody sued you for a faulty transaction, right, the whole house got screwed up because, we missed a page, whatever.
right.
And they're suing you for essentially, say the cost of the home was $1 million.
Right.
So they're suing you for $1 million. That's already over. You know what I mean? This $1 million is all encompassing when it comes to your defense money, lawyers, court, and paying them if they win any sort of judgment. So if it goes over this $1 million, then you're going to pay something for sure.
Gotcha.
That's the end of the insurance, liability. But until it reaches that point, you're fine.
Okay.
Alrighty, I'll talk to you then. You have a great holiday.
Okay, thank you. You too. Bye. Okay, so there you have it. It's kind of expensive. So just to be honest with you guys, I was so into this loan signing stuff, and like I mentioned, I'm dragging my feet at the moment. I've been kind of just getting really nervous about it all, mostly because of the whole thing that you might get sued. That is terrifying to me, and I've considered if it would be smarter just to have like an LLC so you can protect your personal assets. But then, so in my state, it costs $300 to set up an LLC, and it's $300 each year that you would pay for that. So that's kind of expensive. But going back just real quick, I wanted to touch on, while you are waiting on your commission, just a couple of other things that I did maybe learn. So my license is going to expire soon. My driver's license is going to expire soon. My birthday's coming up. And so one of the things that I kind of wish I would have done is go ahead and take care of my driver's license, because when you start uploading to SnapDocs, it kind of gave me an alert that said, hey, your license is about to expire. So I'm just going to have to go back and deal with that once I do get my new license. Something else, let's see. Also, just to let you guys know, I saw in another video someone mention that they were happy they took the loan signing system, because one of the resources that they received from that loan signing system was the rescission calendar, which you can actually get for free from the NNA. So just wanted to throw that out there. That's, again, not a good reason to take the course. You can get a lot of those resources for free online. Okay, another thing I wish I would have done is talk to a tax professional, because that's another thing that's kind of making me nervous, is the whole tax thing, like saving receipts and writing things off. Like, I just don't know what the best way to go about some of this is. So I'm getting kind of nervous about that, and I feel like I should have already talked to a tax professional. Also, just I'm kind of even confused where I need to go to talk to a tax professional. What is that process? Do I just Google tax professionals in my area? So if you are a signing agent and or anybody, if you've ever, I guess, received tax advice for someone, what was that process for you? How did you find someone? Okay, the other thing is I'm considering opening up another bank account for just my loan signing stuff, just so I can kind of keep that separate and keep track a little better. So that's something else that I kind of wish I would have done while I was waiting on my commission, because now I'm kind of like thinking about the E&O insurance and the printer. I have not bought my printer yet. I did buy my stamp and my journal, and so I'm kind of like already in it got a YouTube channel putting videos out about loan signing stuff, but now like I said, I'm just getting cold feet. So if you have any words of inspiration to keep me going, I could use that right now, because I'm definitely just scared to move forward with this. So that's it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get some of my errands done, and I hope that this video was helpful. I hope if you have not bought your E&O insurance yet, again, that was Biberk that I called, and so hopefully that kind of gave you an idea of what the E&O insurance stuff is like and what it covers and doesn't cover and so forth. So anyways, that's it for today. I'm gonna get going. I hope to talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.